Hello and welcome back to another 2 versus 2 domination game in Warhammer 3. In this one I am playing the Dwarfs, led by Thoric Ironbrow, and I also brought Felix Jäger in support for healing. For my infantry I have 4 miners with blasting charges, the Grimlings Iron Breakers, the Scolder Guard and the Thunderer. My ally is playing the WElves. He has brought a Glade Lord on the Eagle, 2 Eternal Guards with shields, a War Dancer, the Winterheart Guards with shields also, and a Wildwood Ranger. Over here he also has a Deepwood Scout and a Branch Wraith with Earthblood, Awakening of the Wood, and Melkov's Mystifying Miasma. Our enemies are the Vampire Counts and the Skaven. The Vampire Counts player has Hellman Ghost on his corpse card. Over here, a White King in support, 2 Graveguard, 3 Zombies, a Crypt Horror, and 1 Blood Knight. The Skaven player has brought Deathmaster Snickage, very strong assassin type character, chilling here in the field, quite cute actually. Oh, there he goes. For the rest of his army he has brought a Poison Wound Mortar, Natty Bubo's Sharpshooters, Warp Block Jails, high range armor piercing shots. More designed against large targets though, I think. Another mortar over here, the Avalanche Mortars, Ixchat's Triads, Clanrad Spears, and another Ashen Triad and another Clanrad Spear over here. As you can see, the Vampire Count player is pushing point 1 very hard, as well as my ally is doing. So they will have a fight there, while I will have a fight with the Skaven player for point 2. Although the Skaven player is also occupying point 3 here. I immediately saw the mortars and was pretty afraid. Dwarfs don't have many tools for diving units, backline units like this, so I will just have to take it. Yeah, I think I summon a gyrocopter right now to deal with that, to hopefully deal with that. Pretty much the only unit that I have that can go there quickly. But then again, these Clanrads and Ixchat's Triads will not have a good time against the blasting charges. They are anti-large units, both of them. Not designed to fight against dwarfs at all. First blasting charge volley will come in shortly. Always a joy to watch Skaven gets burned to death, especially when they are kind of blobbed up like this. It will probably hit both units. Let's have a look at the health. Yeah. The Clanrad pretty much gets to half health immediately, and the Ixchat's Triad also gets some damage. Yeah, good stuff. But then again, there go the mortars. Even hitting my gyrocopters. I tried to dive the mortar, but the shooting of the sharpshooters together with these rattling guns that were summoning it in, it's not a good exchange. On the other hand, I go to shoot these Poison Wind Mortars now. They are not as well covered by the other shooting units of the Skaven. Although my gyrocopters are in a pretty bad formation here, might be that... oh no, they are all shooting, I guess. So it should be fine. Still, they're not hitting so well. Generally it's more designed against large targets, the gyrocopter. Then again, So is the Poisoned Wind Mortar not designed against flying targets. Holding on to point 2, but paying dearly for it. The mortars are just wreaking havoc. My ally, the WElves, has managed to take this point for now, but this grinding fight will not favor him very much. I send in one miner with blasting charges to throw into their flank. They will do so, but then they will get charged by Blood Knights, and that is not a good time for these poor dwarfs. Yeah, the mortar's just such a pain. The only thing that I'm afraid though about is these Norgrimlings, Ironbreakers getting shot. They are so expensive. These miners, it hurts when they die, but there are worse things. Go up and throw more blasting charges into the council guards even. Although against the 90 armor they won't do as much damage against low armor targets. Still, good damage anyway. Mortars raining in fire. Hiding with Thoric and Felix behind the rock. For now. Don't want to get shot by the snipers or the rattling gunners. Skaven acting very law friendly, hanging back and shooting cowardly, waiting for the enemies to get softened up. While the dwarfs hold stalwart as much as they can. Although hiding behind the rock is there are more honorable things than this. They're getting peppered. And yeah, over here the WElves just got destroyed. WElves are pretty much basically one of the worst grinding factions in the whole game, and Vampire Corn's one of the best, I guess. Although these Firebark Elders will do a very good job against all of this, and they will hold for a long time. Still, I sense that that is not good. We only have 1 point. Our enemies are gaining victory tickets at a high speed. So I think I'm sending in reinforcements to point 3 in a second. My ally managed to position these Hawk Eyes of Drokira on the high ground, and they're shooting down, doing good damage. They probably got there because they have Stalk, I guess. Yeah, Stalk, meaning that the enemy just didn't see them going up there, and they are fast. Killing these red ogres in a hurry. While my gyrocopter, what remains of them, shoot into this Ashen Sorcerer. But they will get killed by the sharpshooters. The Skaven, now seeing that all my infantry has basically been cleared, move in with their infantry. The only infantry that I had left that from my starting army were these Norgrimlings Ironbreakers hiding behind the mountain. They're still holding. Got ambushed by a Graveguard and a skeleton or crypt ghouls, I guess. Yeah, I want to get them onto point 2 as soon as possible. Once again, miners showing why they are so good. Just throwing their blasting charges, doing a good job. Vampire Count still blobbing over here. Helm Ghost is up to his healing cap though, so any damage that he gets will stick at least now. And yeah, I set infantry over here to point 3. They will hold. Sharpshooters shooting their last volleys into my shielded dwarf warriors is an okay target for me. Although I guess the sharpshooters have a shield breaker effect, meaning these dwarf warriors are basically not shielded. But then again, they are just dwarf warriors, I don't mind them getting shot too much. Slayers kill the Ashen Sorcerer. The main thing is that we just take this point as our enemies are advancing on victory tickets heavily. Thoric and Felix go for the Wheels of Doom, but get ambushed by Deathmaster and separated, sadly. Felix over here with the Iron Breakers, while Thoric gets separated and killed by Deathmaster. Sad time. He's a good lord, but against something like Deathmaster, it's just not a contest. The Deathmaster is designed exactly for killing lords like Thoric, and so he will. The Skaven infantry, on the other hand, is kind of thinning out. I dropped a few fiery rings of Thori on them. Oh no, I guess that was Master Rune of Fire or something. The explosion one. And I'm sending more infantry in together with my allies, Winterheart Guard. And yeah, it's going alright for us. The enemy still have 2 points and we only have 1. So we really need to take this one. And so we will. A giant horde of infantry coming in. Miners, dwarf warriors with great weapons, war dancers, Dryads, regiment of renown. They will all do very well against the Skaven infantry. The most elite infantry the Skaven have is maybe Plague Monks and Stormvermin, and they're both not that good. Especially the low armored infantry of the Skaven will just get deleted by miners or these war dancers. The vampire count's really dominating point 1 though, pushing ever further, and yeah, I was really sweating at this stage of the battle, as the enemy has a lot of victory tickets accumulated. Gladly we managed to take point 2 again, and I'm sending these half-dead dwarf warriors back, so this Ashen Sorcerer doesn't steal point 3 from us. That would have been disastrous, but no, they make it back. And I think they have the capture void to overpower this sorcerer. I'm also sending in more infantry. My whole build had a lot of infantry in it. A lot of cheap infantry, dwarf warriors, miners, a few slayers. Slayers are actually also not that expensive, although these Dragon Black Slayers are a bit different. They are a more elite Slayer. Also summon in the Goblobber. Has already been doing good damage. Not much value, but a lot of kills against this blobbed up vampire thing here. Probably a mistake from the Vampire Counts player, too overzealous, getting in here, where we can reinforce so well, and also blobbing here. An Awakening of the Woods in accumulation with blasting charges, and the Goblobber will just delete all this infantry and leave Helmon Ghost and the Mortis Engine alone. Deathmaster still fighting bravely, I guess, for Skaven on point 2. But yeah, the enemy just doesn't have too much. The Skaven player didn't bring enough infantry. I guess it's just not a strength of the Skaven. The Vampire Counts player should have probably, instead of going here, should have just went to point 2 through here. But yeah, he gets stuck here. I think I send him some gyrocopters soon also to go for Hellman Ghost, as he's so low. Such a juicy target to kill. My Goblobbers sadly didn't have range on their Rattling guns where I pointed them, so they will advance. A mistake from me. Also summoned in Thoric once again. He needs to redeem himself. 1100 value on his first life. Actually not that bad. Probably from the Master Rune of Fire, or what's it called? Wrath and Rune. Master Rune of Wrath and Rune. Yep, there go the Gyrocopters. Have killed Ghost, he's already gone. His corpse card has disappeared, I guess. I don't see it right now. And now the Gyrocopters are shooting at the Mortis engine. Also a very good target for them. As I don't want the Mortis engine to be here on point 2. Victory tickets are getting really dangerous right now. I wasn't quite sure if we needed all 3 at this stage of the battle. But even if we wanted to, it would have not been possible, as the Vampire Counts are still holding on well to point 1. Very close so far. Deathmaster just getting lower and lower, fighting my infantry is not really what he wants to do. His low armor means that he will take damage from pretty much anything. Mortis engine, paying the price, getting shot from the air. Once again the mortars of the enemy really clearing out all my infantry here. It has been tough this game. Damage values are very similar all in all. Considering the Vampire Counts have healing, yeah, we're probably pretty much very similar. I saw that all our infantry was getting cleared out here and was sweating as they sent in Iksha strides once again. And they have the capture weight there for now. I summoned in a bunch of infantry, but they just never arrived. I was wondering why. Then I looked back and saw this annoying White King with these remnants of the Vampire infantry just blocking all my infantry. Yeah, that is actually quite a good play from the Vampire Counts player. Maybe he should have committed more to blocking us in our spawn point. Point 3 is pretty much uncontested. I have a Dwarf Warrior there, a Slayer and a remnant of another Dwarf Warrior. The enemy would need to allocate a lot of resources here. But yeah, we are both approaching the 1500 points that are needed to win. We will just scrapping heavily. I'm sending force passing all my infantry past this blockade. If the Skaven player takes this point, it's pretty much over for us. But I managed to get these Slayers on the point in the last moment, pretty much. And we managed to hold on to point 2. That was really a saving grace. The speed of the Slayers is such a good tool for the Dwarfs. They lack it otherwise in their roster. And yeah, we have passed our enemies in victory tickets, and we still have these 2 points. It's too late for the enemy. Very, very close game. Either one of us could have won that. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this battle. I really did. And have a good day.